already got some game under their belt. They've got a little fatigue, but also some experience in this gym. Natalie Wynn serving. Put down. It's Cameron Lee Karachi. First point goes to the Hoyas.
Karachi at the net, watching a little more fresh start with the legs with Georgetown playing this morning.
Here's a look at Natalie Wynn. And a dunk there by Sant.
Walk early shots are scouted about. Coach Kerr is doing an excellent job putting a group together in her 5th season for this Clemson as a head coach, but she was associate head coach for 4 seasons prior. Coach Kerr, one of the best setters ever to play college volleyball at Wisconsin, doing a great job getting the offense going here for Clemson.
It'll be interesting to see if they've got an answer as Lee Karachi's got back-to-back kills. Excuse me, that was Soderlund, 23, that got the kill first, and Lee Karachi, that's her first. And now Soderlund's back there. Nice block. That'll be a feature of the Georgetown defense as Kennedy Wagner's on the board.
What I love about this 9-0 start for Clemson is that they took down 2 SEC teams. So for the ACC, that is huge. You take down USC with South Carolina, and then you take down Georgia. Kennedy Wagner was a big reason for that.
And you look at Wagner, 3rd in the ACC in kills per set. She's been consistently phenomenal for this team. Georgetown, an opportunity here. Blocked. There's Wagner getting a hand on one at the net.
Wagner taking away the line shot on McGregor, coming all the way over. Getting a little feedback from her coach, like that was a good block setup and penetration to finish.
Willow Kerr has been an excellent grad transfer from Michigan State. That was an awkward ball. Sant sends it over. Outside, drop shot, down. Nicely done by Catherine McGregor.
Just think, the Hoyas played this morning, so you only have a quick turnaround to watch the video to know open shots. McGregor recognized defender was deep, dropped it short.
McGregor and Mitchell were the 2 that were featured prominently this morning, and the Hoyas on the board again as they're now ahead as Berkeley Ploder, gets into the act.
That was so pretty. Ploder coming all the way over. Hoyas feeling confident in their second match today on this court.
Big swing, a little bit long. That's Mitchell's first try.
You see on the shot, so Mitchell, as Wagner's going off the court, that means McGrath is moving to the front row for Clemson. But after one attack, I'm sure they're gonna go right back to Mitchell.
This is Claire Luma. Got a couple dynamite servers. Claire is one. This is Moore. Blocked!
How pretty is that? You had Mitchell getting the setup, Ploder coming all the way over with the close, recognizing the strong shot. Mia Moore was going to take it. That was great team block finish.
2 blocks for Ploder already in this match. 6'2" sophomore from Barrington, Illinois. McGrath down. Big swing by the senior.
That's such a pretty combination. Okersh holding the middle, getting up fast. That was a set right over, giving a one-on-one basically opportunity for McGrath.
That's when your eyes get big as an outside hitter right there.
It's like, I got 1 block? I never get 1 block.
Off the deflection and down, and that's Mitchell's first kill. Georgetown back in front, 6-5.
That was really nice. Mitchell going against the moving middle. This is her dominance. Watch Mitchell now in the back row after the serve to be used offensively.
You saw there 3rd in the Big East in aces, so not just on the attack that she's quite productive. Long and wide, Tigers get a gift.
if you're Clemson, these are the moments you take advantage, recognizing Mitchell's in her back row. That is the kill leader for the team 2 years in a row going. You want to go at her and push points in these rotations.
Now here is Addie Raines. Kate Hansen down. Little indecision there, but everybody agrees that ball was in and the Tigers are in front.
Hey, it's all about just getting it right. Watch how low this is. That was a good 4-set, good extension, and that top spin at the finish made it.
Nice. Big time power there from Kate Hansen.
Kwok, she missed a little more topspin than she wanted on that previous attack. So she's like, let me just go ahead and put a little more topspin on this overpass.
Hansen, highly efficient attacker, top 5 in the ACC in hit percentage. They're one-on-one at the net, won by Ploder. Ploder was efficient this morning at 8 kills, only 2 errors.
And those are good rotations. So 2 blocks and a kill to add. Good rotations for Ploder as she goes off the court.
Here's Taylor Mercado. Hansen, too strong.
I like it though. Clemson trying to get Hansen involved, knowing later they're going to go fast to the outside, but this is a good rotation to keep forcing your middle.
McGrath able to get it done. That's pretty.
That is pretty right there. The previous attack from that right side from the Hoyas was a little tip shot. And McGrath was like, I can do that too. Watch her come inside. Beautiful. No spin on that ball, tip shot.
Right down. Georgetown, the answer right there. A little finesse out of the middle.
When a team does that over and over early in the match, you know that is communicated from the coaching staff to the players. It's open shots, and you're seeing Hoyas take advantage of it.
Lee Karachi, her second kill. 5 different players already with kills for Georgetown. Hansen down, plenty of room to operate that time after the delivery from Sand.
Sand did an excellent job faking out like she was going to tip. Watch that little pump with her arms. Reverse back, one-on-one, putting it down for the kill, Hansen.
3 kills already for Hansen. Important part of the block there for Clemson as well. A little bit strong there. Not a whole lot that Mitchell could do with that.
You feel like we're playing a volleyball game, but nobody's quite taken over with that like momentum of like, we're doing this right now. But that is a good play by Hansen back to back. If Clemson can ride her wave of a little momentum, they could really push a couple points.
Drop down, timing a little off, and it didn't matter there. A little hesitation may have helped Lee Karachi.
I am loving Hoyas setting the middle with good passes. This is how you do it. Get them going. It'll open up more on the pin later on.
You know, we talked to AJ Benetti. He talked about they play from the back more than anybody else that they play. A lot of their attacks have been on the outside, but going middle here early, an interesting wrinkle. Hoyas a chance to tie the score. Big swing. Out of bounds. A little bit wide.
You were so right. That's what he talked about. Hey, we are the team, we use the most back row that we've seen all season. We haven't seen any back row attacks because the middle is working for Georgetown.
Sant with service. Serving has been a key for both of these teams. We thought we might see a lot of service errors, but some of that is because both these teams are going to be aggressive with their serves.
This morning in the 5-set, there were over 30 aces in that match.
Beautiful spot right there from Mitchell. There's a look at AJ Benetti in his 3rd season. I joked with him the way he was talking to us. Seems like he's had about 3-year ones. He feels like things are finally starting to get going for the Hoyas under his leadership.
I like what he said, I eat my elephant one bite at a time. Going slow, focus on each day, and he's very appreciative of that ace Karachi just provided.
Five-game win streak. Playing awfully well right now and facing their toughest test to date. Moore finds the block and puts it down.
You saw Mia Moore take the line shot, recognizing libero is off the court. The middle, Karachi was taking the serve, going left back.
Here's Luma. Clemson up a pair. Middle again. Down again. Bread and butter right now, Keeley.
I like it. And Georgetown, they're pushing height. Even though that's what you call in volleyball, like a whiff kill. It touched the top of her fingertips. It wasn't a clear contact with her hand, but it goes down off the blocker's hands. A little misdirect. Nice job.
Pretty good pace on that serve from Urbina. Still up, now down. Clemson a 15-13 lead. We got a South Carolina and Columbia since I was 5. That was a long time ago. 1999, they won 16 straight, so still a little ways to go to get there as Georgetown comes out of the timeout, and again, they go right to their leader.
If I'm Coach Kerr, I'm going to my defense. I don't care if a girl hits hard. No tip or roll shots going down. As a defense, you get burned 3-4 times, you take it personal, and that's just, you come in a little bit more, but Hoyas finding the open spots.
Now on the back row, it's Mitchell, and Clemson able to win the same way.
Right. Like at one point, you just go, guys, let's creep in on it. You play with your hands bent, so if you come, if it comes fast at your face, you're ready to play it up. Good change up, find an open court. Both teams winning with some tips.
Again, out of the middle. If it's not Lee Karachi, it's been Ploder. They've both got 3 kills.
Yeah, high five each other, and both those hands are hot. Coming up, set in the middle. Anytime you get a good pass, you see both setters going to the middle.
Clemson up 1, back and forth. No real runs either way. McGrath way up and able to put it down.
So pretty, bringing McGrath a little bit inside. It gives her so many different angles to work with. We talked about McGrath in the open, her senior year, the dominance, the power, explosive 1-2 step finish.
Hoyas looking to respond, and they do it again. It's Lee Karachi.
How's that Lauryn Hill song? Killing me softly. It's just like shot to the heart, man. Like one more tip going down as a college coach. When I was out there in the sidelines, you just want to say like, guys, pick up the tip. Get beat on the hard stuff.
You didn't know you were getting karaoke when you tuned in tonight. That's an unexpected treat. Put down by Hansen on the edge. How about 5 kills for Kate Hansen? What a first set.
There you go. Get it, Kate Hansen walking off. 6'3" junior season. Off the 1 foot. Really worked that connection and the quick hand snap finish.
Her career high is 11 kills. She's almost halfway there. Out of the back. Down. Perfectly placed by Samantha Sutherland.
I'm just almost impressed. So these are off-speed shots. Slow tips, roll shot down the line. You see Clemson really just setting up defensively for only hard shots. So you saw in that one, Hansen sitting back. I would say with the Hoyas, keep doing it until they change.
There's Wagner. Down. Both teams continue to do it. That space is open, and both teams are finding it.
I'm watching both coaches right now going like, who's going to communicate a timeout? But if it's working, keep doing it. Wagner with a little change-up, roll shot down the middle.
2-point lead for Clemson. Catherine Sant, the setter, in the back. Mia Moore off the tip.
Love the speed for Mia Moore behind the setter. And
speaking of Sant, she's got the ball. Down. Where'd it come from, Keeley?
bringing in the heat Karachi up the gut, out of a timeout. Hoya sticking a pass for that delivery.
Let's see if Clemson responds. Feels like every time Georgetown scored, Clemson has scored literally the exact same way. Miscommunication there between Sant and Wagner, and now the Hoyas suddenly are within a point. You see there, she does have the ball. She's got a couple aces, as we talked about, including that last point. And again, Clemson having a really hard time handling. Off the touch. We're tied at 20. Deanna Mitchell, 4 kills.
All smiles right there, high-fiving her teammates, attacking the middle moving blocker in that last move. That's a great shot by Mitchell.
Georgetown looking to take their first lead in a while and can't do it.
You're looking at the rotation. You got McGrath coming back to the front row. McGrath has 3 kills right now. That's going to be your hot hand if you get a transition ball by Sant.
Well, Georgetown's last lead was 6-5, but they are right there. This is Claire Luma. A bit of nerves in the gym right now. Again in the middle and again down.
Without hesitation, going back to the middle attack. Porter on this one, the extension, great set delivery, finding the same spot. So you know Hoyas are just turning, trying to hit right back.
Ploder now has 4 kills. Yeah, you're talking about 2 attackers that have been almost exclusively in the middle. Lee Karachi and Ploder, 9 kills, only 1 error so far. Mia Moore puts it down.
Showing some senior leadership behind her as she keeps a straight face. She's like, oh no, guys, we're doing that. On that swing, you could feel her take over.
That left-handed swing is just pretty.
So pretty.
McKenna Gildon. Gildon moves it to McGrath, tipped back. What body control by Maria Filipova.
That was watch her hang time on this one. The read, the extension, the last minute effort with her right hand, Filipova.
Double reach on the way down. That was impressive. Georgetown a great chance here. McGrath says nope.
That's what you want to see if you're Coach Kerr. You had McGrath as a senior take that swing, the previous one by your other senior, Mia Moore. That shows the whole crew, oh guys, we're fighting hard to the finish on this one.
On a pace on that shot. Addie Raines. Off the touch, Georgetown not going away. 23-all.
Taylor Mercado going back to serve right now is sticking passes in serve receive for the Hoyas.
Just over. Clemson handles Hansen to the back corner. Middle down, and Georgetown with set point.
Same spot clock, throwing it right back. A nice matchup, knowing if you get a pass, but it's hard not to go to McGrath on the outside to finish because you know the block probably will go with Hansen.
Tough serve. This is Hansen. Picked up for the set. Dug out by Gildon and tipped and down, and the Hoyas win set 1, 25-23. A huge... Mia McGrath, ball in hand right now. We will see what adjustments both sides make. Try to go back line. Wagner blocked. Georgetown was ready for the outside attack.
McGregor right there at number 11 with a beautiful setup. Smiling right back to her coach like, yep, coach, I took away that line shot.
Georgetown 7 blocks this morning. McGregor did not have one. Already 4 blocks today on Clemson. This will go to Wagner. Down the line and in. That's such a big part of Kennedy Wagner's game. She's aggressive with her lines, and now she's finding space inside the lines this year.
And I like it. Clemson set. Sant put her a little inside to give her a little more line to look at.
Hansen playing out of the back now. Touch shot. That'll go to Clemson.
You had Sant, the setter, 6 on your screen, making a full sprint from one side of the court over to pick up that tip if it dropped. For the Hoyas, they hit it. Watch her sprint, number 6 on your screen, all the way over. Not going to let that tip drop one more time.
Jackie Simpson here, not afraid to put a lot in her setter's hands. Down on the block, there's O'Kerr, who had a quiet first set. She has been big for the Tigers coming over from Michigan State.
The issue, as you saw the stats, definitely was not the offense for either team, but it was the defensive attention. Nice press back with the left hand by O'Kerr.
Nice serve and an ace. Kate Hansen.
Hansen actually playing the best volleyball we've seen for her Clemson team today. Coming in every play, just locked in.
First ace of the day for Hansen. Down in the middle. When in doubt, Lee Karachi.
I thought setter Natalie Wynn did an excellent job forcing back Karachi, coming about 10 feet off and still giving that ball to her middle.
Georgetown stops a 4-point run for the Tigers. It's the longest of the game for either side. Wagner tries to drop it down. McGrath keeps it alive. Pretty good instincts at the net for Clemson, and down. Well placed by McGregor, second kill of the night.
All smiles right there. In system means the setter's at the net to run the offense. When the setter's at the net, good scrambled ball and corner shot, you can run a faster attack.
Sant tries to dunk it down, and it's wide.
If you're Georgetown right now, you have figured out how you're getting points. So you're forcing the middle, whether it's at the net or 10 feet off, and then forcing the tempo, which is making the set lower, so the block's not able to arrive on the right side.
Into the net. Haven't seen service problems so far, but there's one for Georgetown, a giveaway.
You'll take a deep breath because Sant, 6 on your screen, she's the setter. When the setter goes back to serve, that means the right side will come to the front row as an attacker.
It down, look at that. An excuse me point for the Hoyas. Clemson stunned, the ball ended up on its end.
You see smiles all around the court. The bench lit up. This is a good momentum changer. They've been sticking passes all night long. Clemson's defense was like, here goes another good pass, and the ball went over.
Samantha Sutherland will gladly take her third kill. They don't ask you how you got it. They just ask you how many. This is Julie Urbina. O'Kerr, tipped, Wagner there. Here's Moore. To the outside. Nice. That's Mitchell.
If you're Mitchell and this team, you recognize, you know what, I'm not getting that many attempts, but when I do, I'm going to put it down. The middles are getting set a lot. I think Mitchell's going to get a lot more opportunities to be one-on-one. This could be a Georgetown takeover if they ride this momentum.
6-5 Georgetown in front. Clemson a 4-1 start. That was just long. Boy, very aggressive there by Urbina.
There was no reaction out of Coach Bonetti out of that missed serve. You always watch the body language, but he's encouraging his players. As you're seeing Luma take her serve right now, both coaches go hard, go flat.
Told you 13 aces for Georgetown this morning. 6 different players got an ace, and down it goes again, right into the middle of the Clemson defense.
There is no shift in strategy for Georgetown. The ball, 8 feet off, 10 feet off. The set is still going back to the middle, as you just saw.
Moore. The Hoyas, a lot of effort to keep it alive. McGrath. Georgetown's ready. Soderlund puts it down.
Excellent job scouting Clemson, Georgetown staff, relaying what shots are open to your players. I'm loving the strategy and sticking to it because it's working.
Mitchell with 5 kills and a talented server. McGrath with pace.
All this offense needs for Clemson is to be one-on-one and the opportunity. For that to happen, the ball has to be at the net. That holds the middle blocker, gives Wagner or McGrath, and this one, a one-on-one opportunity.
Gildon. In the back, off the top of the net, and down. You talked about serve receive with Georgetown. Clemson's having a hard time handling and controlling the ball when Georgetown serves or attacks.
You're right. That first ball contact, it just needs to stay up on your side and hopefully playable for a setter high enough to take with her hands.
Here's Mercado. Luma couldn't handle it. There's another ace for the Hoyas. It's mistakes.
It has been, and Mercado on your screen, the libero, sticking passes to run that middle attack. You have Karachi, 7 kills on 8 swings. Ploder, 6 kills. That middle attack's really working for Georgetown.
McGrath, dug out again, Urbina. Urbina's got 5 kills, or 5 digs rather, already today. McGrath again. Georgetown may have needed 6 hits to get it over. Tigers will take it, McGrath will take it. That's 6 kills now for Mia, who's got the ball to serve.
And that's like, oh, Mia's got one more rotation, because I'm like, that's bad news for Clemson. She's your kill leader right now. One more rotation now before she goes back to serve.
This is Addie Raines. Again, she had a half dozen aces in the Elon match a week ago. McGrath, the angle.
There you go, McGrath finding her spot, playing calm volleyball, but very focused on what she wants to do. Watch her hit the changeup. See an open court, little roll shot.
Raines into the net. First error for the Tigers on a serve.
You're seeing the double sub come in. Natalie Wynn as the setter. She really likes that connection she's been having with Karachi in the middle.
Natalie Wynn to serve, and Hansen the first attack. Hansen down. First kill of the second set for Kate Hansen.
I have a feeling it's not going to be the last, because McGrath is going back to serve right now. Hansen's the other highest kill player right now on the court for Clemson. Good reverse off a 1-foot slide attack for the middle.
Big swing there by McGregor. Big swing by Wagner. Middle block. There's a response from Clemson that Jackie Sitzakir's been waiting on.
That's a finally moment, a deep breath. You saw middle Karachi trying to take it to her left where she got a lot of kills, but Hansen's hands held a little longer to take away that angle.
Hoyas just gonna have to send it over. It's an opportunity for Clemson with Wagner.
Nice.
Down the line. Soderlund, 5 kills.
That was really pretty, Kwok. So transition ball. This set was so low. Look how low this ball comes out of Wynn's hands, down the line. Beautifully done in transition.
12-11 Georgetown the lead right now. Let's see, looks like we have blood. I think we do with Lee Karachi, and check the ball to make sure.
I just think she needs to check if she's human right now because she got 7 kills on 9 swings. You're like, I got a little blood in there. You're acting like a superhero for Georgetown.
I mean, some of this too, if you're Clemson, we've talked about they're looking for an answer, response defensively. Some of it is, if the pass is on point and that attack is strong, there's not a lot you can do. Those are one-on-one opportunities. Give Georgetown a lot of credit for executing those plays.
100%.
Hoyas up 1. Wagner blocked wide. Clemson will tie it.
Clemson going with power swings in the second set, swinging hard into the high hands. Wagner bringing some energy. Your team needs that energy right now, Wagner.
They call her Kinergy for a reason. Back line. Sant unable to catch the Hoyas off guard, off the net and wide. Clemson back in front here in the second.
Clemson, you see Wagner continuing to talk, and now Sant opening her communication. That's what Clemson needs right now, some energy on the court and belief.
Off the touch, McGregor puts it down.
I'm liking the competitor McGregor is. The previous ball, she dished out a clean set to her teammate, and this one off the hands, good finish.
McGregor, just a freshman from Evanston, Illinois. And into the top of the net there by Lee Karachi.
That's one where I know coach is running 6-2 right now with Georgetown, but Karachi missed 2 serves in a row. That's one you look down at the bench, you're like, maybe I need to do a service sub next go around.
Clemson will take it. There's Catherine Sant with an ace.
Energy started when Wagner started to talk on the court. We saw it. And now the whole crew's picked up.
Second ace of the day for Sant. A clean pass and a clean shot down the line for Mitchell.
Mitchell's been the quiet player when normally she's the kill leader almost in every match going forward. But this one, a key one down the line.
Yeah, double-double already this morning for Mitchell. She had 20 kills on 38 swings, shot .421, had 15 digs as well. She led the team in both categories. Also had 2 blocks in a 5-setter. Down in the middle. Tied again.
That's impressively set. The deception. Showing like you're going forward, last second reversing back. That held the middle blocker, gave your hitter a one-on-one opportunity. Great set, Urbina.
Maria Filipova's 3rd kill. And then into the net again. This is the problem we saw from the Hoyas already this morning.
And you watch just the head coach, Benetti, look away, no reaction, but inside you're squirming. You're like, oh, we got the momentum, we're on a run. We just need to put a couple serves together.
That's twice now in the second set. Remember that. Georgetown has tied the score. They've served for the lead and served into the net. Back line. Dig by Sant, not enough. Hoyas with a 3rd chance now to regain the lead. Let's see if they can keep it in play.
That was a great heads-up play. Sutherland was ready in the back row for that attack. It's going 1 for 1. The question is right now, number 22 on your screen, your go-to player, Mitchell. Can you make your serve and put a run together for Georgetown?
Gets it across. McGrath. Nice dig there. Jade Smith. And down right on the line.
That was an impressive first dig. And then, yes, Mitchell making her serve to start the rally and the finish. Back row, beautiful bump set by Urbina for the finish.
There again, right into the net. We're tied again.
I think you get to a point as a player when you're like, you know Clemson's the more or less the higher ranked team. They took down 2 SEC schools. You get to a point where you're like, we have to believe we can finish out the set.
Saw the serve errors on your screen, 6-1 right now. Honestly, keeping Clemson in this match. Gildon, Sant, McGrath. Clemson leads.
You give up McGrath a one-on-one situation, that ball is going down. Taking it strong and looking locked in. Watch it one-on-one, good transition ball, nice and flat, boom, take it.
Sant kept it alive, but nobody home. 18-18.
Game to 7 right here. You play these drills in practice. You put 0 on the scoreboard, play game to 7. This is the finish. Which team can do it?
Mercado. Moore. First swing we've seen from her in a while. Miscommunication there for Clemson. You got everybody on the floor, and Georgetown takes the lead again.
When you find a defender that's not digging your balls, you just keep attacking that side. So Sant, the right back setter, 3 attacks, 3 one-arm saves. She's missed them all. That's where I'm going on the attack if I'm Georgetown.
McGrath ties it.
And likewise for Clemson, you see McGrath going to that deep corner, power shot. That's where you're gonna feed her. 9 kills, hitting .571 in this match.
McGrath has really started to play some excellent volleyball. Over 310 sets played in her career. Nicely done there by Mitchell. Hansen, slide.
Playing some volleyball now, Kwok. Here we go. The slide attack behind. Fans are starting to get in on this. Nice job, Hansen. Staying locked in. Loving the way you play.
Kate Hansen, 7 kills now today. Addie Raines. Soderlund down. Right through the block.
Here comes the double sub for Georgetown. And I'm actually surprised. Georgetown got blocked once by Hansen, but if I'm a setter, I'm still going back to that middle attack. You see a lot more sets going out to the outside. This one came up with a kill though.
Wynn and McGregor on the floor, as you said. Wynn will serve. McGrath out of the middle, just wide.
Ooh, here we go. You got Hansen and McGrath in the front row. These are your 2 best attackers of the night so far. You can't go wrong setting either.
McGrath again, down. When you need a point, there's not anybody better to go to.
And I like it, mixing up shots. So we saw McGrath take the majority of her swings cross court. This one, the last one, taking it line as she goes back to serve.
McGregor. Here's McGrath. Too strong from Mitchell.
Definitely one you want back for Georgetown. Just a little miscue. Clemson wants this one. Watch McGrath put another flat serve.
Oh man, nicely done there by Wynn. And blocked. That's Sant and Hansen.
Coming to play is...
McGrath has it. Clemson scored 3 straight. Sant scores it. Set point for Clemson here in the second.
It's been a Mia McGrath.
McGrath serving for the set. A little bit long, and that is what the Hoyas needed right there.
You see Clemson in a 2-hitter rotation. Wagner is on the outside. In this rotation, they've been going Hansen behind the setter or bringing Wagner inside.
This is Soderlund. Wagner gets it down on the touch. Clemson responds in the second set, 25-20. This is Julia Urbina. And mishandled from the get-go. That's an ace.
That's a good sign. Urbina starting off with a mate serve. You will take that here, Coach Bonetti.
Georgetown the early advantage. Urbina, a sophomore from Lakeland, Florida. This is a pretty young roster. Interesting. Listen to Coach Bonetti talk about how he's built this thing. There's Hansen, finds some space. She didn't need a break. She's ready to get back out there. 8 kills for Kate Hansen.
There's no stop with Hansen today. And her block attention, off a 1-foot slide attack, mixing up shots. Dangerous player in the middle today.
We were talking about with Coach Bonetti, the Georgetown education is a big part of the sell, and so you've got people that are there for the long haul. Right out of the middle, just like that, Ploder delivers.
I really think they were waiting for Hansen to go back to the service line to start setting more middles, but notice, first attack you get on a good pass, you're going to the middle.
Wagner off the block. We'll see if she can get going. She's been rather quiet in the first couple, not with her mouth, but with her game.
Good, and I like that she is bringing her mouth and her energy on the court, identifying where her shots are too as an attacker.
We've had a couple teammates that have really gotten things going. Block. Georgetown will regroup.
Nice.
Nia Moore right down.
That is pretty. First, Sam gave her a one-on-one opportunity as a attacker. That's just like a Christmas gift right here. One-on-one, inside shot. Nia Moore saw court, took advantage.
That'll go to Clemson. Good idea right there by the Hoyas playing wide.
Nia Moore was floating on that ball, floating on the block, and glad the attacker took it into the antenna.
Blocked wide. Georgetown will take that point.
Interesting. So you're seeing Clemson not serve at all. The libero now back to serve for Georgetown, but their service game is improved on strategy, but still getting a side out was the Hoyas.
Moore. Sutherland. Backside, Moore down.
I like it a lot because in transition, Clemson brought more inside the court. That gave a lot more line shot to look. Instead of a little sliver, she had a big piece of pizza sliver.
I got really hungry. I'm a little frustrated. That was that was a good analogy though. In the middle, solo block by Okur. Another block. Can Clemson get a third? Moore. Block down. We're gonna say off the net.
A little net bounce. That was a friendly net bounce for the Hoyas going back. You know, I lived in California for so long. I coached at San Diego State. And every time I say Hoyas, I want to say La Jolla out in California.
Yeah.
So my brain is like switching back and
So
forth.
you're having a hard time. Clemson decides to play out of the middle. There's Okur.
Okur coming up with a good kill, sending it across her body for that finish. High five all those teammates. That was a good job.
Okur's first kill. See Wagner, even from the bench, with some words for her on the way down the line. Gildon to her knees. McGrath eats up the dig, and Clemson's now up 3.
You know, when I played overseas in Spain, before the match, we would stop at a cafe, and all my teammates would have espresso. Like, get some energy going, and I was a little American kid going like, what? And then I did it. And that's what you're seeing with Clemson right now. It looks like they did a couple of espresso shots. A lot more energy coming out in this third set.
Sant to Hansen. Down. How about the energy coming from McGregor? She has swung hard every opportunity she's gotten today.
I like McGregor's whip and then her precision. She sees the block, snaps right around that block.
McGregor with 4 kills. They've all been loud. A little bit long.
Energy, motion, movement, definitely on the side of the Tigers right now. A lot more communication.
Here's Raines. We said 6 aces, moving into the top 10 all-time in a single match against Elon. There was one run where I think she had 3 in the same string. Very impressive work. Nice rally here, blocked, but right there, Mercado, but Clemson able to get the last word. Kate Hansen.
It was almost like Hansen was in the huddle for Georgetown, saying, we're going to set our middles a lot more, and Hansen's like, I'm ready for it. Nice job on your hang time.
3 blocks now for Hansen. Raines grazes the net. A little frustration there from Georgetown. You know, against Georgia, they had 3 with double-digit kills. You had Wagner and Moore and McGrath. Quietly, Hansen, 7 kills. She's always sort of that secondary option for Clemson out of the middle, but she's consistent. You see those numbers up in the high single digits, around 10. It's something you can bank on just about every night.
Yeah, you are right. Just very steady for the squad. As you see, the only way to get around Hansen was to make your middle move on that previous attack.
Luma pops it high. McGrath, little stutter step. That'll go down.
It's so smart. Just find the middle who's playing left back. There's one rotation where the libero's off the court, and the middle usually plays left back defense. You saw Hansen just trying to find Karachi on that play.
McGrath. Clemson ready twice. Look at the rotation on the front line. Hansen's there again with Wagner.
Hansen's running sideline to sideline to cover and protect this net. This one off the touch, and then going to the other sideline, helping back.
Clemson's largest lead of the match at any point now, 6 at 12-6. Make it 13. Kennedy Wagner's got 7 kills.
Kwok, you know, like in football, you run it a couple times to then open up the throw. That's what you see Wagner. She hits cross court, but her main goal is to do that deceptive line shot as you just saw.
13-6. Back to Wagner. Nice dig. Soderland saved that one with that dig in the middle, and Georgetown collects the point.
You saw McGregor change up her shot, taking this one a little off speed, trying to not get blocked on that third one.
I'm gonna have to change my wording there. I said she swung hard every chance she's gotten. Now that's -1, because that time she did a nice job using finesse. Wagner almost spectator. Nice kill out of the side. There it is. The power back on the edge, this time with Filipova.
That's a strategy right there. You run your middle away. That's going to take Hansen as a block, giving your right side a one-on-one opportunity. Great set delivery.
Filipova's had a nice night. Again, pretty quiet. 7 kills on 11 swings. No errors. Hansen. A lot of action at the net here. And a poor set there. A gift for Clemson, now up 6.
Hanging on Clemson's defense. I think the block with Hansen now going back to their service line, really good all around.
Hansen in, and a miscommunication there. You could see Mercado and Mitchell staring at each other.
This is a what can't you do moment for Hansen. I gotta be careful.
15-8, Clemson the lead. Hansen's got the ball. Block, tipped, down. Okur and Sant in the front.
Nice job out of a timeout, recognizing this set for the close with Okur, number 10 on your screen right now. Did an excellent job getting the close.
Nil Okur talked about how important she's been, a senior from Istanbul, transfer from Michigan State. Way up to throw down for Deanna Mitchell. My goodness.
A uh-oh moment. Deanna Mitchell, that was the first strong attack. We know she's got the potential in this set, the potential to take over a match if she wants.
Sant has to deliver to Okur on the move. Back the other side, and a miss hit there. Looked like Filipova had a chance, but could not fire.
Filipova shaking that one off, taking the blame on that, as Clemson putting a nice comeback with momentum together.
Sant too low. Just the third service error for Clemson today. Got 5 aces. They're on the right side of that equation.
I love volleyball because in every set you start 0-0. So if you're Georgetown right now, sure, there's a hard comeback in this set, but the key is to figure out the game, what is going to create your momentum.
There's Okur. Second kill for Nil Okur, who's right in the middle of it at the moment.
That was the first slide attack, which is a 1-foot attack behind the center that we saw Okur get a kill on. I love that shift in that strategy now in the third set.
Here's Luma. Moore. Wow, nice dig by Mercado. Floater. Another one. Going to McGrath. Just wide. Clemson wants a touch. We'll see how adamant they are about that. I think they're okay with it.
Coach Kerr looking at McGrath. It was one of those moments like, are you sure there was a touch? I'll use your challenge card if you say I'm sure. And McGrath shook her off a little bit, like, I'm not sure.
I'll say this about Jackie Simpson-Kear. She's very trusting of her players in those moments. Little mishandle there, and Moore couldn't get the tip across.
Sutherland had the right lineup all the way over on the line shot extension back, as you saw Mia Moore try to use the tool of the block.
Middle, Okur. Sutherland ate her up. Clemson gets a point.
For Clemson right now, you're in a side-out game, which means you have a decent amount of separation. It doesn't really matter about your service game pushing points as much as side out when the other team takes the serve. In a good spot.
I think we're going to have a challenge there from Georgetown. First challenge we've seen today.
Georgetown is challenging. There was a block touch on the play.
Exactly. So on the play, the call was called for contacts, which means it hit the net, and then the defender, Georgetown defender, played it. So that means 4 contacts to play. What you'll see at the net right now, to see if any part, yeah, I'm thinking the ball touched the blocker's arms, and it did clear the tape of the net. So that was a live ball playable to repeat the first contact on the Georgetown side.
This is one of those situations where You feel like this is why we have instant replay, is for situations like this where, you know, in real time, it looked like a good call to make. Hard to tell that contact, especially when you see that net move.
You have to watch to see if the ball cleared the
After
tape.
review, the call will be reversed. Georgetown retains their challenge, and we will replay the point.
That's a well-used challenge by A.J. Benetti. So 19-12, as you said, still a long road to hope, but the good news is you do, even with a little overturn like that, you get a little momentum. Like, hey, we did win that point. It was a little shot in the arm.
You have Mia McGrath in the front row. Again for Clemson, McGrath and Wagner now the outside attackers that they've been producing offense. So if you're Georgetown, you have to go aggressive on your service game, but you can't afford to hit any more nets.
McGrath gets it this time, finds the touch.
That's like bread and butter. So when the game is on the line, you got Wagner and McGrath putting up some power swings. Number 6 on your screen. That's the setter. Stanton knows who to find when she needs a kill.
McGrath almost got that solo block. There's Hansen and more.
Excellent job. Hansen, what can't she do? You have Mia Moore, the right side, did a beautiful block setup and penetration to get that swing back into the court.
That's a career high, tying 5 blocks for Kate Hansen. Net contact called there. Georgetown will take it.
I'm sure Hansen is appreciative of her blockers that go up with those blocks. So you saw Mia Moore getting that beautiful setup. Hansen's doing an excellent job with the close.
This is Grace Allball. I haven't seen a lot of today in this match, and that one's long.
Creating runs is what Georgetown needs to do. You might not be able to get this set. You could, though. I've seen it come back when it's tighter than this to the finish. But you have to create this momentum. So flat, transition, get your middle back involved in the offense.
Hansen down. Double digits for Kate Hansen.
There you go, Kate Hansen. Go into the middle attack. Not hard, but when she knows the open shots, you don't have to be hard as much as precise. Get the open spot on the court. Nicely done.
Not only leading the Tigers in kills, but leading in hit percentage too, 429. Tough there for the Hoyas. Had 2 challenges at the net right there and lost them both.
And it's interesting because you see back row setter Natalie Wynn going up and the blocker touched at the same time over the net. Normally that would have been a stop call, like a back row violation.
Solo block for Hansen. She's got a new career high. 6 blocks for Hansen tonight.
That's when you need to sign Hansen, doing everything tonight. And even talking to her teammates, showing engagement.
Reigns finds its way across. It doesn't have to be pretty if it works. Catherine McGregor, now a half dozen kills.
You almost wonder if Georgetown will go back to tipping more balls throughout this match. Like they got a tons of kills on the first set.
Hansen gets the kill.
Pretty impressive. Coach Kerr talks about Hansen's drive through the offseason, and that's what players don't get. Sure, you show up to play your season, but the work is done in your spring and summer.
That ties the career high for Hansen with 2 other opportunities this year. 1 more for Hansen. She'll have that career high, and Clemson opportunities. Into the net. Not a great start for Clemson.
Honestly, Kwok, you look at the match, it's been coming out down to who's got the most energy each set coming out. It's going to be interesting to see who can do it.
Wagner down the line.
The fans behind the Clemson bench are loving it. You almost need another student squad benches on the other side, so wherever Clemson goes, they're always in that home court advantage side.
Just wide. Everybody in the gym waiting on that one to drop. Nobody was going to touch it, so it was going to be wherever the ball landed.
Right. You got Wagner still in your front row. For Clemson, you get a pass. Ooh, here comes another miss serve.
Another miss serve. Clemson with some smiles there. They will gladly take it.
If you're a player and you just got done missing your serve, and the next person misses it, you do not feel as bad. You're like, Coach, you forgot about mine, right?
Big swing with the right hand by Filipova. Clemson just has to advance it over. Back to her. Wagner down. Look at that line into the corner.
Wagner found her spot. She hits cross court early on to take it line. That's 2 line shots in a row. Watch her hold her body to look like it's going cross court and then over her shoulder. Boom, taken it.
Soderlund puts it right in between the Clemson defenders. 9 kills for Samantha Soderlund today.
You like it, all smiles right there on the outside. But for Georgetown to win this match, you have to continue to get middle offense.
Clemson has had an answer for those middle attacks. Nice block on the edge. Back to Wagner.
Boom.
Down. Wow, she is heating up. 3 kills in this set already.
And they've all been that deceptive line shot. It's so pretty, Wagner. Keep doing it. I'm loving watching it. Good bump set from all the way to the other side of the court by her middle setter. Sant down the line is Wagner.
34 assists for Catherine Sant. Really, since halftime, she's put the ball on the money. Digs that one out. More touch. Aggressive line and in. Oh, wow. Tucked it right in just inside the left side.
You saw McGregor have her body like she was going to hit a line shot. So she's facing down the line. Last second turns that in. Sant tried to make a move back to the line. That counts.
It counts. Any way you can do it. Strong block from Georgetown. That's twice on McGrath attacks. Up high. Moore down the line. That was a well-earned point.
A little deep breath, a little eyebrow lifting, like, okay, we're doing this, guys. Woo, exhale on that one, taking it down the line. Great swing, Mia McGrath. Good reverse set, open body, boom, taking it down.
Back the other way. Hanson, body control. McGrath, strong. No tip.
You see the swing from McGrath? She's trying to go high into the blocker's hands and hoping for the touch. And then after the touch, the ball's hit so hard and high, it's going to go out of bounds. But I think it's great low penetration by Georgetown's block, so McGrath's missing that hand shot.
Too strong on the serve. 9th service error for Georgetown today.
I really think the Clemson side, they're putting on the right side right now. There's an advantage of energy. You got your student section behind you. That brings like the 7th man to the court of energy.
In the middle. Welcome back to the game, Berkeley Ploder.
I'm doing that all day if I'm Georgetown. It's a distance set, so you make the middle move, Hansen. She can't just camp, she's got to make a move to her right. And you, as a middle attacker, you try to beat that seam.
6-all, back and forth we go in the 4th set. Clemson's taken each of the last 2. And a mishandle by Luma. McGrath took a beating.
A beating like that will either wake you up or put you to sleep. So you're hoping, if you're a Georgetown fan, you're hoping that that just takes McGrath out of her game right now.
Second ace for Julie Urbina.
Wow.
Aggressive serve to the back line. How about 3 aces for Urbina?
There's no fade away on that. You have Urbina going right at McGrath through the seam with Luma. Nice job in placement. Excellent serve.
Georgetown now with the lead. Again, tough to handle. Clemson just fortunate to get it across. Mitchell, I think her eyes got a little too big there.
Mitchell was swinging for a kill with that ball, like trying to make her arm go faster than her hand contact matched the ball.
Here's Mia McGrath. Double-double today, 12 kills, 11 digs. Wagner down the line. That's her 11th.
11th and the 4th in this set. That is just beautifully done. When you find your spot as an attacker, you keep going. Line shots for Wagner's work in this set.
Back line attack, Soderlund. McGrath. Clemson ready for that finesse. This is Mitchell, and again, Raines is there. Hansen flicks it out.
One thing Clemson's doing a much better job after the first set, picking up tips. They're all over the place in the scrambles. You can see also that they've taken away the game of Mitchell on the outside. Now she's going back to serve, but she's been awfully quiet, but that's that attention by Clemson's block.
Sant drops it down off the block.
The good news for Georgetown is Sam's going back to the service line. Been so dangerous on everything she does at the net.
Blocked. Sant and O'Kerr.
Great job, O'Kerr, coming all the way over. Even good job, Sam. Encouragement right there. Like, nice block on that with that close, O'Kerr.
She's an energy giver, too. In a million matches in her career. Off the touch and down. Mitchell able to find her 9th.
If I'm Georgetown, you force the middle. I would stick to the middle game plan. So when they're off, as a setter, when you're off, forcing them back. And then now get Mitchell involved in the back row. Some good strategy could happen.
Nice serve there by Smith. She'll get the ace. Aggressive and effective.
And all you have Wagner on the outside says, no big deal, shake off, just get the ball playable for a set because I'm going to put it away.
McGrath, nice dig, that's Urbina. Smith, good hustle play. Through the block. Sutherland's got 10 kills. First Hoya in double figures.
And that's such a smart play. Going into the hands. Watch her hitting high into the hands of Sant. coming to ricochet off that block.
Once again, this is Smith. Georgetown up 2. Scored 3 straight. That's right into the net.
That one hurts a little bit as you start putting some momentum together, because Mia Moore is back to the front row for Clemson. Number 6 on your screen, the setter, who's back to serve.
Net contact there. Clemson will get the point.
Good heads-up play by Okur, jumping when the ball was coming over to touch it with the back row setter to cause that violation.
Good set and good finish. Filipova connects.
Interesting. So with Georgetown, they're getting kills off using the block. So first set was tip shots, and then they really haven't found their system to get things to click. But right now, you saw the line shot we saw first on the outside, but working the blocker's arms, been getting kills for Georgetown.
Middle. There's Okur.
There you go. That was the key of the game. Get the middle attack going. Each set, Okur giving it a little thumbs up, like, yep, getting up a movement. I'm ready for it, putting it down with authority.
She was ready. Boy, she gets in the air right now.
That was nice. Let's do that again.
13 all. Gives him a chance to regroup. McGrath may have gotten some help. Can't keep it alive. Georgetown back in front.
Sutherland found her shot. She's no longer hitting to find court, so that's not hitting down around a block. She is working the hands of the blockers. The only bad news for Georgetown's fans is that she's figured out how to do it, but now she's back to serve.
Sutherland 11 kills, 8 digs. Moore, block. Back to McGrath. Block down. There's Okur again. What a rotation for Okur.
If Okur's hot, and now Sam Hanson's coming to the front row, and she's hot, Clemson will be cruising, but this match is still tied up.
14 all. Luma keeps it alive for Moore. Out. And Clemson takes a 1-point lead. We got a timeout on the floor in the 4th set. Double duty Friday, you don't have to be there. They said, no. We love it.
What time's the show?
6 a.m.
How do I find it?
105.5 FM. You're going to be traveling, so the Roar mobile app. I'll download it for you.
All right, help me out. Yeah,
I got you.
Roar mobile app.
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
15-15. Georgetown and Clemson. This has been a real battle today. Clemson controlled the 3rd, but nip and tuck all the way. 2 blocks. Sant keeps it alive. That's a heck of an effort. Gildon, McGrath, dig by Wynn. This is McGregor. Popped up. Backside, block again. It's Hanson and Moore.
Yes, Hanson going again. Pin to pin, owning the middle. This is how, as a middle blocker, you own the net. Nothing getting past you. That's some pure want to you're seeing with Miss Hanson.
Kate Hanson, 7 blocks. Down. There was a little anger in that one from Mitchell. My goodness.
She can do it, Kwok. Mitchell really can take over a match. That was a power swing off the hands as you get a little locked in face by Mama.
Des Mitchell watching her daughter. You know, I've noticed that Georgetown cheering section, she's been one of the leaders up there. Not quietly sitting and watching, I'll say that.
She's just as locked in as her daughter.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Hanson. Back to Mitchell, why not? 11 kills for Deanna Mitchell.
That's what makes a player hard to defend, mixing up the shots. You saw the previous one swinging hard into the block. This one off speed, defenders on their heel, making the extra move.
Urbina back there again. Boy, an aggressive serve. Sant almost got a freebie. Middle attack. There's Ploder.
It's open, that right side of the court for Clemson, forcing Coach Kerr to make a timeout because Kwok, she does not want a deja vu of the first set. A lot of tip shots going down. This one picked up on the dig, the transition ball. Going back to the middle, open court, just to use the blocker's arms.
Mitchell from Orlando, Florida. Here's Urbina from Lakeland, Florida. Back to McGrath.
Oh, nice.
Down, right on the line.
Oh, you had Sant, the setter, going all the way to the other side, basically boxed out her teammate, Rains, and then delivered a money set for the put-away kill with McGrath.
13th kill for Mia. A mishandle there and an ace. Second of the night for McGrath.
McGrath going right at her serving target, Mitchell. I think she's going to put another flat one on Mitchell again.
7 aces both ways. She does. Wagner blocked in. Look at that. Well spotted by the Hoyas front line. That was Ploder and Filipova.
Filipova all smiles right there because remember, that was 4 kills down the line with Wagner, and then finally Filipova came all the way over with the help from her middle to take that away.
Gildon, extra effort. Wagner, too aggressive.
If I'm Wagner, I'm still sticking with my line shot. Even though you just got blocked on that previous one, I think you still go for it. Make it high, make it powerful.
This is Mitchell. Interesting to see if Georgetown attacks out of the back. Won't matter. Kate Hansen puts it down. New career high for Hansen with 12 kills.
If you're a young middle, you watch this tip shot. It's off a slide attack down the line that Hansen continues to do. Great job, playing with that in your toolbox.
Wagner out. Wagner a little off kilter right now, just a couple of points since that block, and it's benefited the Hoyas who lead by a pair.
Coach Kerr tapping her on the back like, hey, you got this. Good talk by your leader. Just to try to shake those balls off.
Jade Smith tried to sneak one over. Wagner, big swing. Smith with the dig. Down the line and in, and a 3-point lead now for Georgia.
Energy and pull everyone along with you.
Smith has been effective. Wagner in the middle. A nice little wrinkle from Coach Simpson Kier.
I love that play out of a timeout. Kier brings the outside hitter up the gut. Wagner coming all the way inside, swinging hard.
Catherine Sant. Blocked down. The power of Filipova.
That was a great job, but that was a low set delivery, which causes the block not to get a full setup, to have some motion. Georgetown happy with this nice lead. Watch the movement in the block. Still moving by the time the ball is hit.
Finds Wagner. Wow, that's nice. Another great dig by Smith. Smith again. Gildon keeps it in. Moore. Strong.
Wow.
What a point for the Hoyas. And it's set point in the fourth for Georgetown.
This is why you cross-train right here. A little kick save. I wish I played soccer to do more of those moves. Save over the net. That was what saved the rally. Miss hit out of bounds, but all energy on the side of the Hoyas.
That's Lee Karachi, who's been quiet since the first. Nothing quiet about that. Moore down. Clemson stays alive, and now they've got to serve for a while.
That's a good swing by Moore, coming out, needing a side out, getting it right away. You have Luma going back to serve, but I like this rotation. You have your outside hitter, Sutherland, getting a lot of kills, working the hands. I don't think you go wrong with setting any of these three hitters.
Claire Luma. McGrath. Middle. Gildon sets wide, and we're going to a fifth. The Hoyas come from between A.J. Benetti and Jackie Simpson-Keir. Julie Urbina will start at the serve for Georgetown. Moore in the middle. They ran it again out of the stoppage there, Keeley.
When you see in the previous set what worked, why not start with it? Great job. Mia Moore up the gut, looking at her teammates with so much energy.
Clemson draws first blood. Block, little combo and down. Moore and Okur.
In the previous rotation, you started in serve receive with the setter in the far back row like she just got done serving. That gives Mia Moore 3 full rotations in the front row, coming up now with the block and matching her previous point with the kill.
Moore down! She's the fourth Tiger in double figures. She's now got 11.
Coach Kira's like, I ain't no dummy right here. We know Mia Moore is coming to play in the 5th set. This one putting it down, walking off with a, that's how I do it, guys.
Senior from Frisco, Texas. Down, again out of the middle, Okur.
Kwok, when the transition play is so fast, you don't have to hit with perfection or power. You just have to beat the defender on their setup, and that's what you just saw with Okur.
Pretty good instincts there by Clemson. How about the one-handed block by Ploder?
Ploder hung knowing that Mia Moore puts a lot of topspin on her ball on that, so she stayed all the way over. That was a huge I'm gonna stay here. I think Mia Moore can still hit this ball.
Moore strong again, popped up. They go backside, McGrath. Little hesitation. Soderlund, it was like she didn't fully commit. She thought maybe somebody else was gonna take it.
The entire previous set, you saw Clemson's outside hitters between McGrath and Wagner hit hard. So that was a great time to throw an off-speed shot.
Another off speed from McGrath. Middle, finds Sant. Nice job to pick it by Urbina. Down. Soderlund, 13 kills.
Sutherland hit a broad jump all the way inside to get that ball and then swung with gusto everything that she had into that. That's come into play.
Clemson still with the lead, 5-2. McGrath just gets it across. Clemson a chance to regroup. High in the air. Gildon dig, but wide.
Let's go. The comeback is happening. I thought the way Clemson came out, they're going to take a hold in this set, and you feel the Georgetown comeback putting on full force.
It helps to have Jade Smith with the ball in her hands. Some of Georgetown's biggest runs tonight have come with 4 serving. There's Mia Moore. 3 kills in the 5th for Mia.
It hasn't been stopped. The up-the-gut swing from any of the pin attackers. This one you're seeing with Mia Moore. 2 in this 5th set going down for kills.
Talked about the chess match. That's going to end up being a nice play by the Clemson coaching staff late in the 4th to throw that into the mix. And by the way, Kate Hansen's still out there.
Yes, she is right behind the setter asking for it. You almost could, we have headsets on, we're far away, and you could hear Kate Hansen asking for that set.
Clemson by 4. Block! There's McGrath. Her first of the night at a critical time. 8-3 Clemson. Norfolk State, Charleston Southern. If you have Florida State and Miami at home to start ACC play in earnest. There's McGrath again. They flipped the court. She blocked it again.
Against Wofford, McGrath, 21 kills, did 3 blocks, and this one coming in strong, picking up her 2nd block of the night in prime moment.
3 is her season high, and Luma couldn't sneak that one across.
You're in a good position. You have McGrath still in your front row, 1 more rotation. Hansen also as a behind the setter type of slide attack. If you're Clemson right now, all you need to do is stick a pass in the service eve.
McGrath, wow. Nothing Georgetown could do with that.
I guess it was a good enough pass because you got McGrath on the outside. That was a ball pass about 10 feet off. Still a perfect set out. McGrath is on fire.
Now she's got the opportunity to serve. Middle attack, Gildon. Her 21st dig. Kept alive. Hansen down the line.
Yes, right there, nice job. A back-to-back middle attack off the inside slide, the first one. This one going all the way to the outside slide. Great job down the line. Clemson putting everything together in this set.
Kate Hansen, one of her best games as a Tiger tonight for sure. She has been everywhere, Keely.
Impressive. Kate Hansen, 14 kills, hitting 429, and then adding 7 blocks. Hansen knows she's been consistent the entire match, so the ball gets set her way when the game is on the line. Nice job, junior middle.
11-4, Clemson, a big lead, not done yet. Georgetown in need of something from somebody. McGrath from the back line, able to pick it up. Wagner, blocked wide.
Yes, there we go. Speaking a little French out there, Wagner, to her teammates on that swing, right there on that swing. Watch her work the hands, going power shot line, using the block.
And into the net.
You got a really good lead if you're Clemson. Hansen still in your front row. Wagner now coming on strong, competitive spirit. You have to go with a full out ace serve and risk everything on the service line.
Down. Catherine Sant finds the floor.
I think for a moment, Georgetown's block forgot Sant was a front row setter in this rotation. Didn't expect her to turn on that block, but Sant remembered, I can turn and get that.
We may be seeing a little bit of fatigue from the Hoyas. You just wonder if they have that pep in their step, especially when Clemson gets going in the gym. That's on the line. Boy, a tough shot there by Mitchell, and much needed for her team.
Kwok, you are so right. Georgetown played a 5-setter this morning, and now this is going 5, but you still got Mitchell on the outside going with the power swing.
Raines has to go to the floor. Wagner off the tip. 14 kills for Wagner, and now match point for Clemson with a ton of wiggle room.
Clemson, if they put all these weapons together at the same time, really they could take down anyone. It's nice to see Wagner coming back strong in this 5th set.
Hustle by the Hoyas to stay alive. Pressurized moment, down. Look at that swing by McGregor.
Changing up, McGregor was quiet in the last set. This one coming on a nice swing. And now putting your best server, Urbina, on the service line. If you're gonna make any type of run, it's right now for Georgetown.
Here's Urbina. This is exactly who you want on the service line if you're Georgetown. More from the back, off the block, and Clemson wins it. A hard-earned win in the Big Orange Bash day 1, and a 10-0 start for the first time in 26 years for the Tigers. Still a ways to go to get to the 1999